guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cleo. If you're new here, I post videos related to health and fitness. If that's something that you're into, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and hit that bell notification so you can be alerted when I post new videos. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a fall meal recipe, and it's going to be a one-pan dish that you can just throw all the ingredients together and throw it in the oven. It's perfect for fall. We are in the middle of October, so this dish is packed with lots of flavor. It's warm, it's cozy, and it's just gonna give you all those fall vibes. It has some sausage in there. We're gonna throw in some sweet potato, some apple that we're gonna try and caramelize, as well as some veggies and red onions. So it's super healthy, it's super flavorful, and it's perfect to make during the week because you can also kind of meal prep this dish and have it for a couple of days as well. I love that it's easy cleanup and you don't have to put much thought into it. You just need to cut the ingredients up and throw it in the oven and come back to it in about 35 minutes. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you guys how I put this meal together. Here are all the ingredients that we're gonna go ahead and throw into our one-pan dish. Here I just have a pretty large sweet potato that we're gonna go ahead and dice up. I have an apple, a red onion, and we're only going to use about half of the red onion. I have some broccoli, but Brussels sprouts would also be really good, zucchini, any veggie really. I just have the hot Italian sausage. I like spicy, but if you're not a fan of spicy, any sausage will do. I have some garlic, some lemon juice, extra virgin olive oil, and these are just the seasonings I'm going to use, but you can go all out and use any seasonings you want or go as little as you want. I just have some sea salt, garlic powder, allspice, and black pepper, and I think the allspice is really going to just bring out the fall flavors in this dish, so I recommend using this if you can find it. And that's going to be everything. So I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 450, and I'm just going to go ahead and chop everything up and throw it in the pan. We're gonna go ahead and start off with our sweet potato, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off the edges, and I'm gonna go ahead and break this down into smaller pieces so that it's easier for us to go ahead and cut this up into about cube-sized pieces. Again, please ignore my knife cutting skills. As I've mentioned before, I am not a chef, but we are doing what we can to get the job done. So here I'm just dicing up the sweet potatoes, and I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that on a plate and set that aside. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and grab our red onion. Again, cut the edges off, and we're gonna go ahead and take out that outer layer of skin, and I'm just gonna slice this all the way through, and I'm using about half a red onion for this dish. Next, you're gonna go ahead and take your pan, and I just lined it up with foil for easier cleanup. I am gonna go ahead and throw on our sweet potatoes as well as the red onions we cut up. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take our broccoli and just throw that in there as well. And some of the broccoli pieces came out a bit bigger than I was hoping for, so I'm just breaking them apart here. Next, we're gonna take our Italian sausage, and we're just gonna go ahead and cut this up and throw it in the pan and distributing it across the pan. And next, we're gonna go ahead and give that a good drizzle of some olive oil as well as some pepper. We're gonna go ahead and drizzle on some salt. I'm going heavy with the seasonings here, but everything is to taste. Go ahead and drizzle on that allspice next. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take some garlic powder as well and season that on there. Next, I'm taking some minced garlic, and we are not going light here. That is a pretty good, decent amount of garlic that we're putting onto this pan. Next, I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that up with a clean pair of tongs. Okay, so here's the dish right now. I know it doesn't look the most appetizing, but I swear it's gonna come out super delicious. I only ended up using about 4 sausages in this dish, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it in the oven, and about halfway through its cooking, I'm gonna just give it a good mix. just gonna go ahead and set the timer for about 30 minutes, and halfway through, we're gonna go ahead and check on how it's looking and give it a good mix. While that's cooking, I'm just taking an apple and I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this up into nice bite-sized pieces. And the apple's actually gonna go in while the dish is almost finished cooking. So here it's about halfway through and I'm just giving that a good mix. And then we're just gonna go ahead and stick that back in the oven and let that finish off cooking. And after about 35 minutes or so, we're gonna throw in the apples that we chopped up, and we're gonna just evenly distribute that in the pan, and we're gonna go ahead and stick that back in the oven. You wanna put your oven at a broil for about 5 minutes so we can just get the apple slightly cooked, a little bit caramelized, and here is the final result. It doesn't look great now, but I promise you once we plate it, it comes out really good. Alright guys, so I just took it out of the oven and I moved it into a bowl, and here is the final result. I just went ahead and squeezed some lemon to keep the apples from turning brown and topped it off with some basil for garnish. So let's go ahead and try this out. I got a little bit of everything in here. Okay. The sweet potato and the sausage pair so well together. I'm gonna get a piece of the apple here with the broccoli and red onion. All right. That is so good. This literally tastes like fall in a bowl. I think the apple pairs so well with the sweet potato and the sausage. And the allspice is definitely what brings this dish together to bring out all those fall flavors. So I'm going to go ahead and eat the rest of this. All right guys, that's it for today's video. Please let me know in the comments if you tried this recipe out or if you plan to try it out. Let me know if you enjoyed it. And please also let me know if this is something that you'd want to see more videos of. I'm thinking of maybe doing a fall series meal recipe ideas. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing as well, please let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.